Here's one of the S223s that I got with the second gen blade. This one's pretty clean, but I do want to blow the motor out with compressed air, so I'm going to do that real quick. I already cleaned the that orange S23 out with the Marco motor. Blew all the dust out of the motor and oiled it through the oil ports. I did not take the motor apart because I didn't feel the need to. And the oil that I put in the oil ports seems to have made a nice difference. So I'm going to take the blade off, take the grills off first, and take the blade off. I had to use the puller on that other peach colored S223 that I got, because I got two of these that are exactly the same. That other one had a really dusty motor. I already blew that out and oiled it through the oil ports. This one, I'm pretty much out of oil. I went to the hardware store this morning and they didn't have any 3-in-1 left for some reason, but I might have a few drops left that I'll put in here. And I'm going to take the air compressor out of its storage area. Well, it's not really in a storage area. I'll just leave it where it is, I guess, and I'll blow out the dust after I take the blade off. Let's do a little before and after here. I'll start it up right now. Spin down time isn't bad at all. Alright, I'm going to unplug it and I'll unscrew the front grille and the back grille. It's all just Phillips screws. Yeah, the blade is pretty clean on this one. A little bit of scratching, but that's no big deal. I don't think that's going to come off easily. I might have to get a wipe, and like an alcohol wipe down here to clean that off. Let's take the back grill off. Here's a better look at the motor. 2.4 amps. The other one is rated at 2.4 amps as well, but like I said, it has a faster low speed. As you can see, there's some dust on this, and yeah, it is quite dusty in there. Worse than I thought it was, actually. Glad we're cleaning it. Before I get the blade off all the way, I just want to show you how I'm doing this. So I got the puller jaws hooked up around the hub, and then I got a little nut driver bit right there going into there because that hole is too small for the tip of this puller to fit in there all the way, so that's why I have that there, and I'm just turning this by hand. It's coming off, but it's taking a little bit because it's really on there. So let me finish this up. And it's off. As you can see, these have a clamp on the inside, which is why these are so hard to pull off the motor. Right, I'm going to take this upstairs and just wash that out. I'm going to actually take it outside and spray the hub out with the hose. There's really not a whole lot of dust on the blades, so I'm not going to spend too much time on that. But the motor is spinning real free. Take a look at the windings. Let me get the flashlight over here so you can see that better. I know it's really hard to get this lined up properly, but they look just fine. little bit of oil left in the bottom of this zoom spout bottle. I actually put 3-in-1 in here because I like the spout on these. But actually, you know what? I'm gonna get all the dust off before I do that. So let's start blowing it out. Alright, that motor is nice and clean now. And now I'll go ahead and put some oil in the back port and the one on the front. A few drops in each. Blade is all washed out. Couple spots left here and there, but no big deal. And the motor's all clean and oiled. I put several drops of oil in the front and back bearings. So now I'm going to put the blade back on. And just line it up properly and it just pushes on. That's all you got to do. Okay, it's all put back together. Let's start it up. There's some water on the blades. That's what that noise was. I'm going to start it up and let it run for a while. Actually, I'll get a startup sound real quick. This one has kind of an interesting sound to it. So I'll wait for it to stop.